Okay, Rabbi say, as we go mechoyel el choyel, from strength to strength, as we learn. And by the way, Rabbi say, if you do tune in to my shiurim on YouTube, I put the new shiur that I gave in BRS this week in Rabbi Ephraim Goldberg Shul, Boca Raton Synagogue. I gave the shiur on a wake-up call about prayer. That's on YouTube, and you can check it out. If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe. We are holding at Mishna Yud and Mishna Yud Aleph in the third perek of Nedarim, sponsored by Le'iloi Nishmas Matisyo Chaim Ben Yaakov, and L'Refuah Shleima for Yomis Mechai Sarah, and for the schools of Avram and Yom Ben Malki Yehudis and family. We also are sponsored by the Fisher family, L'Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom Ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, and we're sponsored by the Yoel Klugman and family and the L'Refuah Shleima for Meir Ben Chaya Sarah. So, Hanoider Mishav Say Shabbos. If Dr. Black says that he won't benefit from those that rest on Shabbos, also be Yisrael, he's also to benefit from a Yid, v'asa b'kusim, and he's also from the Kusim. The Kusim were people who they were relocated during the Bayis Rishon by the king of Assyria when he exiled the 10 tribes, and they were attacked by lions, and they converted, and they were Gerei Emes, and therefore they also keep Shabbos, so he's not allowed to benefit from the Kusim. May oichlei shum, from people that eat garlic. Now this was, if you remember, this was one of the takanas of Yeshua, that Jewish men should eat garlic Friday night because it's mar bezerah, it increases the semen, making the intimacy more enjoyable, and since a special time of Bia was Friday night, so Asab Yisrael v'Asab Kusim, he's forbidden with a Yisrael and a Kusi because they both ate Shum on Friday night. May Oila Yerushalayim, if Dr. Black says he's not going to benefit from those that go up to Yerushalayim, Asab Yisrael, he's forbidden to Yidden, but Mutter B'Kusim, he's permitted to a Kusim because the Kusim hate Eretz Yisrael, they are more connected, they hate Yerushalayim, and they don't go up Aliyah L'Regel, they're more connected to Har Grizim. Now, Mishnah Yud Aleph tells us, Kainim she'eni nene l'vnei Noach. If Berish says, he makes a vow that he's not going to benefit from Bnei Noach. Now, Bnei Noach is to the exclusion of the Bnei Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. So, Mutter B'Yisrael, they're not called Bnei Noach, they're called the Bnei Yisrael. So, Mutter B'Yisrael, v'aseh b'Misaylim, he's forbidden to other nations. She'eni nene l'zera Avram, I won't benefit from the seed of Avram. Also be Yisrael, he's also only with Yisrael, Mutabum Asylum, he's permitted with all nations, even Arabs, even though technically that is Zera Avram also, but the Hashem said, Ki bi Yitzchak Yikare L'cha Zara. She'eni nena li Yisrael, if he says, I won't benefit from a Yisrael, now what does he do? If he can't benefit from Yisrael, how could he buy things? How could he sell things? So, like Keach b'Yaiser, when he buys, he has to pay more than the regular price. So, if he pays more than the regular price, he's not benefiting from the vendor. Or Meicher b'Pachas, and he has to sell at a loss so that he doesn't benefit when he sells. She Yisrael nenin li. If he says that Jews shouldn't benefit from me, then lekeach b'pachas, he has to buy and pay less than the value, because if he pays the value, then the Jewish vendor would be benefiting from him. Or moicha b'yaser, and he has to sell for more than the price, because if he sells with the price, then the person that he's selling it to is benefiting from him. Im shaimullah, if these people want to do it. She'eni nana lehen, I won't benefit from them, v'hein li, and they won't benefit from me. So now what does he do? Then he only buys and sells to goyim. Yena l'nachrim, he benefits from goyim. Kainim she'eni nana la'arelim. If he says, I vow that I won't benefit from the uncircumcised, here he means goyim. He could even benefit from uncircumcised Jews. Let's say somebody's brother was a hemophiliac and died with Mila, so he can't have a circumcision. He could benefit from him. Because he doesn't mean just literally uncircumcised. He means those that are called uncircumcised, which means goyim. So mutter ba'arle Yisrael, he could benefit from uncircumcised Yidden, v'aseh b'muli akim, but he's forbidden to benefit from even circumcised goyim, because arelim are the term for goyim. Kainim she'eni nene lamulim, if he says, I vow not to benefit from those that are circumcised, aseh ba'arle Yisrael, he's forbidden even uncircumcised Jews, because when he says mulim, he means Yidden, or mutter b'muli akim, but he's permitted to benefit even from circumcised goyim. Because when we say uncircumcised, we mean the goy. She'ena orla kruya el l'shem akim. An oral is a reference to a goy. Shenemar ki kol hagoyim arelim. All the nations are uncircumcised. The kol beis Yisrael ar leilei. They might be uncircumcised of heart. V'aymer v'hoya plishtiya oral hazeh. This uncircumcised Philistine. V'aymer, and it says, pentismachna benois plishtim, lest the daughters of the Philistines rejoice. Pen let talozna benosa arelim, let the daughters of the uncircumcised be ecstatic. So we see that goyim are called uncircumcised. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah mu'usa arla. Repulsive is the foreskin. Shinisgana ba'arishon, because this is the name that the wicked are disgraced with. Shenemar ki kol hagoyim arelim. So we see how repulsive is the foreskin. Rabbi Shmuel Omer G'day L'Mila, great is circumcision. Shenichrasu aleh shleish esrei bisas. In the Torah it says 13 times that the circumcision is a covenant between us and Hashem. Rabbi Yossi Omer G'day L'Mila, greatest circumcision, shedayches ha-Shabbos ha-chamura. It even supersedes the Shabbos. On the 8th day, the Mila supersedes the Shabbos. Rabbi Yeshua ben Karchai Megdei Mila shalei nitna loy l'Moshe atzadik aleh mal'oisha. Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't given a grace of even a moment. When he delayed the Mila of his son, a snake wanted to swallow him right away. Even the great Moshe Rabbeinu. Reb Nechemiah Megdei Mila, greatest circumcision, shedayches and negoim. It supersedes leprosy. The din is that if a person has a leprous spot, he's not allowed to cut it off. It's a lav to cut off a leprous spot. But if there's a leprous spot on the foreskin, you're allowed to cut it off. So the Mila supersedes leprosy. Rabbi Megdei Mila, great is Mila, shekol ha-mitzvahs she'asa Avram Avinu. All the mitzvahs that Avram Avinu did, like Nikr Shalom, he wasn't considered complete. He wasn't considered tamim ad shemal, until the circumcision. Shenema his halech lefanai, walked before me, veyei samim. Only when he did the Mila was he considered complete. That's why he had the hay added. Avram is 248, which is the complete amount of the positive commandments. Davar achar, gedol Mila, great is Mila, Shilmalehi, if not for the Mila, Loivora HaKadosh Baruch Hu Esei Lamai. Hashem wouldn't create his world. Shenemar Koyam Hashem, Im Loivrisi Yoimam V'Loila, if not for my covenant, which people have on their flesh day and night, Chuka Shemayim V'Oretz Loisamti. I would not make the statutes of heaven and earth. Also, this pasuk refers to Torah, Im Loivrisi Yoimam V'Loila. If not for Torah day and night, the world wouldn't exist. And that's why in Volozhin, they learned around the clock. They had 3 shifts, and they learned around the clock, because if it wouldn't be for Torah, the world wouldn't exist, and they wanted to make sure that they were single-handedly ensuring the existence of the world. Okay, Rabbi Yisrael, what a great night. We want to thank you, and we thank...
Tomorrow night is a regular time?
Tomorrow night is regular time, 8 o'clock, plus the Chumash.